In our big story right now at 6, a brand new federal courthouse and the expansion of our port. That's what Alabama Senator Richard Shelby is proposing for Mobile as part of the 2014 government funding bill.
A Senate committee passed a federal government proposal last night that included a $69.5 million new federal courthouse in downtown Mobile. In the proposal, the old courthouse would be renovated. It would include 3 district courtrooms and 3 magistrate courtrooms. The total construction would take about 5.5 years.
In total, $118 million will be spent on the upgrades. Now, I spoke with Senator Shelby this afternoon about the proposal. He says it is great news for Mobile.
I think it's good news for downtown Mobile, for the whole area, and it will spawn, I believe, more reconstruction in downtown.
So what are the folks in downtown Mobile saying about the big project that may be coming? Local 15's Christian Jennings is live from the newsroom tonight. Christian, you spoke to an attorney that spends a lot of his time in federal court.
I did, and attorney Henry Brewster says he's thrilled about the news. He says the existing building lacks the physical space needed to accommodate all the court's operational needs. The new courthouse will be built in a lot across from the old one at the corner of Conception and St. Louis. An empty lot and some federal parking spaces are there now, but that will soon be cleared once the funding is signed into law and construction can begin. A lot of folks I talked to that live and work into Tonti Square downtown told me they'll believe it all when they see it, because talks of building a new federal courthouse have been in the works for many years.
About 12 or 14 years ago, we were all invited over to the state courthouse to see a presentation by the architect who had won the design for the courthouse that had first been awarded the design. And it was going to be a 2-block building, and it was a beautiful building. But we waited for 10 years to get on the top of the list for federal funding, and when we didn't get it, I understand, that whole design had to be shelved and they had to start all over again. So it's been a long time.
Brewster says the last time Mobile got close to getting a new courthouse, there were talks of closing a section of Conception Street to vehicle traffic and making it a pedestrian-only street. Well, I checked today with the city to see if that's being discussed this time around, but have not heard back yet. Now, remember, the existing courthouse will be modernized and renovated with those federal dollars and used to accommodate the U.S. Bankruptcy Court and U.S. Probation, which are currently housed in privately owned lease space. Live in the newsroom, Christian Jennings, Local 15 News.
Christian,